Jiku is like, to put it in simple terms, it's a chatbot tool, right? So for people who basically want to automate conversations on their Jiku is the perfect tool. So to put it in very simple terms, right? So to explain more in depth about Jiku, it is actually a conversational ticketing platform which runs on live chat and chatbot, right? So Jiku as a product has three pillars on which Jiku is built as a product, right? So the first one is live chat. So basically, people who come to your website, you're creating a channel for them to talk to you immediately, right? So the second pillar of Jiku will be the no-code chatbots. So basically, you can go drag and drop stuffs and create a chatbot in few minutes, right? So that is going to be the second important part. So the third one is being the CRM, right? So there are like many chat products available in the market, but aggregating the customer data which is coming in and putting it into a proper CRM is difficult, right? Because most chatbot platforms are created as content platforms and not like a business operational platform. So these are the three pillars on which Jico operates, right? So it sits in between live chat, no code chatbot, CRM. So one thing which we think always about the LTD community is we'll think the LTD community as like the initial founding members or the initial early adopters of the product. Yeah, so the lifetime deal basically from the company is active customers like we do our MRR customers. We don't treat MRR customers and LTD customers differently, right? So before launching the deal, actually, we had close to 100 customers who were in the MRR range, actually, right? So all the features we are releasing to MRR customers as well as to the LTD customers are pretty much same, actually. So there is a major difference between an MRR customer and an LTD customer. And we can totally promise all the LTD community that the deal which you are purchasing through PitchGround will be active throughout the lifetime of Chiku, right? So that is one simple clarification I would also like to clarify.
So only the WhatsApp add-on is the third party cost, or is there anything else?
Yeah, that's the only third party cost actually, and that is also being waived off for people who are doing a review, obviously.
Okay, so once the user buys a product, as long as it's an honest review, they get the waived off, right?
Correct. So it could be a one-star review or a five-star review. It should be just a review from a proper profile, right? And you should drop us an email with the review. That's pretty much it. We'll activate the WhatsApp add-on from the backend.
Now, can you share more details on like your journey or the company product?
Jiku as a brand, we started the brand in around last year March.
Why do they want to bring another product in such a crowded market? As you just mentioned, right? Like there are over 200, or I don't know the exact count, but I'm going to just say that there are so many live chat and also chatbot. Even if I'm not talking about LTD space, just in general, there are so many products. And also there are some free solutions as well, something like Talk to or something like that, where even if the SMB is not able to afford some solution, they can go for this. So, just have you thought about this? What is the reason, or how you can essentially separate your product from the masses? What is the USP behind your product compared to something else? Just wanted to get your insights on
Yeah,
it.
that's really a great question, right? So one of the major differences, right? So as I told you, there are 400 live chat products in the market and close to 250 chatbot products in the market, right? So one of the major differences with Jiku is definitely the ticketing engine, which is actually built in, right? So Jiku as a solution is actually built for go-to-market teams to quickly go and talk to customers and close deals faster, right? So Jiku's not specifically built to automate support and like automate queries basically, right? So it is built basically for revenue expansion teams, for sales and marketing teams to go to market faster and then have better conversations with people, right? So, and one of the USPs is the simplicity. So let's say, for example, you're a marketing person, you're doing a new webinar next week, right? And you're launching a new page. So you want to make people register for the webinar. So you can quickly spin up a webinar registration bot and take it live on the landing page in less than 5 to 10 minutes, right? So that is one of the core USPs, and that is how most people are using Jiku at the end of the day. So people today who use Jiku more are marketeers and sales people who want to quickly chat with their customers and close more deals actually, right? So that is one of the main USPs of the product. And so how more people are using it is, let's say there is a pricing page. You want to have a specialized bot in the pricing page. You can quickly go create a pricing bot and then take it live within 5 minutes. So as I told you, it is Jico will be focusing more on helping people sell better and drive revenue faster, right? So for example, we are working on a product-led growth module. So what this module will basically do is it will tell you, okay, how many people hit your pricing page, which plans they are interested more, which buttons they are clicking more, and based on these conversations, you can trigger the chatbot at the right time. So let's say Alston is visiting my pricing page for more than 5 times in a span of a week. So now I know Alston is a hot customer, right? So that's why the CRM also comes in. So I'll immediately mark Alston as a hot customer automatically, and now when you come to the website again, we'll be tracking your IP and we'll let you know that, okay, Alston is visiting your site. And so it's a good time to start a conversation. So the chatbot will start an immediate conversation with Alston. And so if Alston likes the bot and if he interacts, the agent is always going to be there to respond to it, right? So this week is product-led growth module. So where we'll scan your entire website and tell you what are the core functionalities or where people are interacting more. So in terms of the market, how this is placed is, so Jico will be placed on a more on a quadrant with Drift and Chat Fuel, people who are more into marketing and revenue expansion, right? So it won't go together in terms of people like Intercom or Talk2, which is more focused on support. Before coming into the LTD platform, right? So for us, basically, uh, coming to the LTD was not basically because of money or getting some initial investment, right? So the first thing why we wanted to do an LTD is we wanted to really understand what the customers feel, because so what we are doing is actually different, and our features we are planning is it won't go together with the chat tool immediately, right? So because okay, detecting people when they are hitting your site and throwing an alert to a sales lead. So this is something which we are planning, right? So this we cannot go and talk to a customer support company because we will not get the correct feedback from this company regarding this. So one of the main reasons of launching this particular LTD was to get a lot of feedback. So that itself was able to bring us our initial 100 paying customers.
That 100 MRR is currently sustainable without this LTD of running the business regarding the cost associated with it.
Correct. So actually last year when the company started, we raised an initial round. I will call it a pre-seed round from few US-based angel investors, right? So that's how we were actually running the company. And then since immediately, like once the product was ready, we started getting paying customers from day one actually, right? So currently the business is sustainable. So basically, even if we don't onboard any new customers, so the business is sustainable, right? So that is the state we are in actually. So and we are super excited, one of the main reasons being onboarding a lot of US clients for the past 3 to 4 months, right? Because initially, Indian customers, the cycle was we were spending close to 20 to 30 days to make a paying customer. So the moment we got this experience and we went into the US market, we were able to. So that's why we dropped our trial to 7 days, and within 7 days, we were actually able to convince customers in the US to buying, right? So that is something which good we are saying. So I think that is how the path we'll be going in. So irrespective of the LTD which is going on at the moment, we are net revenue positive at the moment. Correct. So ISO and California based compliances are being worked in at the moment. So GDPR also we are working in on at the moment. So I think GDPR is first priority at the moment. So I think we have close to a 25-point checklist which we are working on just for GDPR at the moment. So that will be first priority. It will be another like 30 to 40 days. The GDPR compliances and the internal thing will be done. So we'll announce publicly that okay, we are GDPR compliant. So next we'll focus on ISO. As I told you initially, we have a lot of uh, clients based in India. So we are actually talking to few insurance providers and banks in India. So the ISO is one of the important compliances. And since we don't have a lot of health-based companies or medicine-based companies, HIPAA compliances is not on the radar. So, but these three things will be done CC, I mean the California compliance and the ISO will be there by Q1, and GDPR will be done by end of the year. So GDPR is the first priority because few European companies have already asked. One of the differentiating factors in GCO is that the conversation history is unlimited, right? So you take few other live chat products in the market, so the conversation is actually limited to a year or 6 months. So here the conversation history is basically unlimited. Chatbot will basically work is when people come, live chat is not available, you can trigger a chatbot, or you can trigger a chatbot first, do lead qualification, because nowadays in the website a lot of spam comes in, right? So people just want to come, just put some dummy information and see how the bot is, right? So that will also happen. So you can basically qualify the lead by asking them a proper phone number, email, their name, and then you can also create a ticket and assign it to the right person, right? So one thing in Jico is we have this IntelliAssign, right? So how this IntelliAssign actually works is it can assign the ticket to the right person based on many metrics, right? It could be uh, if the person is someone who's a subject matter expert on the question, or the person could be someone who has lesser number of tickets or lesser workload, or the person could be something who has experience in that particular feature, or he could be a developer who is working on the bug. So based on multiple criteria, you can basically automate the assignment of tickets to the right agent. For everybody who is purchasing an LTD, we are offering a personal implementation session from our end.
Order of features you are planning to go forward on the roadmap?
Okay, so currently I think it will be more focused on the widget customization and on the performance, right? So that is what we'll be working more on. And so I think one more thing which people are actually like more people are actually asking is the in terms of the templates, right? So in terms of templates, I think we'll be focusing on just proper top 10 templates, how chatbots can be used. So I was giving you a lot of scenarios, right? So, but for people to quickly take these scenarios and then use it is what I think we'll be focusing more on, right? So they use our product for in terms of like quickly understanding why people are in their website, right? So they basically use this for demo scheduling and just browsing, or so they might also have some pricing related queries as well. So this is
Mm.
basically how we have designed this chatbot here is for lead generation, right? As well as in terms of pricing related queries we can do. So that is how this particular bot is designed, right? So basically, if people are just browsing, we'll just get their name, understand why they are here for, and then share this and create this as a ticket. So this
Mm.
is one simple requirement in terms of lead generation.
Inbox, like even the overall comparison was having something similar. Like I saw the message saying that inbox is where all the chats are placed. If I'm not mistaken, that's what inbox is supposed to do, right? So how is it Gco is different from what it's supposed to do on other platforms?
Correct. So I'll give a better idea on this when we are doing the screen sharing. So,
Mm.
but to quickly answer the question, in Jico, the inbox is basically a focused inbox, right? So how it happens is you can just quickly go and respond to tickets faster, but one of the major differences the ticketing itself. So you can focus on, let's say, if you are a support person, there is a refund request which is being processed. You can actually segregate the query completely from the support query itself, and then create a new ticket and assign it to a different person. So when you are logging into the inbox, you'll only see proper work which you have to do basically, right? So whatever other people has to do will not be mingled with your work. So that is what we call as focused inbox. So
Good.
I think this is what you told, right? That is exactly why we are here for actually at the end of the day, right? So because we want more feedback, it could be positive or it could be negative, but at the end of the day, this is what running a company is more all about, right? So now this is a really good point which we'll take in.
Thank you so much for answering all the questions relating the deal, company, and also the just focusing on the entire product. Thank you so much again, and really pleasure to talking with you. I will test out the product